Oh my, if it isn't Emily May, hello there. Do you perhaps have a question about class? Sure. Do we have to attend classes? What were you having trouble with? Let's have a little review here, shall we? Flying type Pokemon are weak to rock type moves. When a rock type move hits a flying type Pokemon, what becomes of the move's damage? It's doubled. Yes, that's right. The correct answer is that the move's damage is doubled. It's time, do you have time for my rhyme about slime, the grime, the grimer? My Pokemon's a grimer. I'm just trying to be a rapper. Do you think I have a deck for this? No. Oh my, I see one of our more energetic students is here to see me. You'll have to wait your turn. Yeah, there's only one of me after all. Miss Tyme, is it true that you were a gym leader? That is indeed true. I've been quite a strong backer, you know. I was actually not just a gym leader, I was a champion. And at one point also, one of the Elite Four. You see, I actually had Dialga as a Pokemon. That's why they call me Tyme. It's like, holy shit, you're more important than I would have thought. Were you a protagonist in a previous game? It's like, oh my god, he was the protagonist from freaking Gen 4. She had Dialga and became, like, well, wait, actually, that doesn't make sense. It would make sense if Gen 4, they didn't have, like, with these current gens where they basically just have the same default characters. They're just like, do you want blonde hair or black hair or brown hair or whatever? And, but now they have, different skin tones as well. So you have, different skin and color. Didn't have that back in Gen 4. So, it wouldn't fit there. But maybe in an alternate route, this is actually a protagonist in Gen 4. That's so cool, why'd you quit? Didn't have the time, ha ha ha! So you want to know, do you? I might be persuaded to tell you if you wait your turn. Okay, I can wait my turn, I sure can. Like a sure cans. I'm sorry for cutting our conversation short, Heavenly May, but I seem to be in high demand today. Feel free to come see me anytime if you have questions for me. Came slightly closer with Miss Tyme. What is this, freaking persona? It's like, you have established the... Which social link would it fit? Which arcana would Miss Tyme fit here? I don't know, honestly. We don't know much about her. So like at the moment I'm thinking maybe like... Hierophant, Temperance, or Fortune. It's like, you're like a mother figure to us. It's like, but your mother's still here. It's like, that is a fair point. But, our mother just gave us a sandwich and told us to get the fuck out. Oh, Emily May, feel free to come ask me questions anytime. I guess as the story progresses a little bit, get these little extra bits. It's just, I imagine most players don't actually come back to the academy on a regular basis, much like myself. It's like we're halfway through the gym challenges and we've only just now returned. Who are you? Taking time out of your day to attempt to converse with me. You must be absolutely mad. Am I though? I guess I am mad if you say so. Clavell, we know you're Clive. The jig is up. We catch him, styling his hair in his office. Can't even examine anything in his room. It's ridiculous. Not even his trophies. Not even his TV. Oh, why hello, Miss Emily May. How is your treasure hunt coming along? Having all sorts of fun adventures, I hope. I mean, you've been there in some of them, even the gym challenge that one time. It's like, what challenge is that? Because nobody watched that part. In fact, let me check. Let me see if that part of this Let's Play still has 0 views. It's quite a while back, that one now. How much do I have to go to the next page in my YouTube just to, you know, see it. Oh wait. Wow. The Where in Levincia is Mr. Walksabout, part 32, where I took on Iono's challenge and also, you know, had a match against Namono, which was our most recent match up until recently. That sounds weird, but you know, it was prior to that battle we had a while back. And that one now has 1 view. It had 0 views for the longest time, but you know, the actual gym battle against Iono, still 0 views. It was uploaded on the 7th of November, still not a single view. But you know, he did appear in the, you know, he was Mr. Walksabout in that gym challenge, so that part's technically got 1 view. That was uploaded on the 3rd of November last year. So, yeah. It's not going so well. It's great. And of course, you've been there as Clive as well. Wonderful, I'm glad to hear it. Do keep in mind that the treasure hunter's no course or criteria you must follow. Simply go where your heart takes you and you shall lose them. Speaking of such pursuits, there has been something on my mind of late. If I could ask for your expertise on the matter, I would be most grateful. You see, I recently heard a word whose meaning escapes me. I believe it to be some sort of slang. Tell me, what does jokey mean? I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. Have we heard that phrase at all in this game? I'm gonna guess someone called in that or something. So I'm gonna assume maybe outdated and cool. I think I understood. And for both speaker and recipient, it's not a pleasant word. Words used by young people these days are quite often beyond my comprehension. But when I learn the meanings behind the words, I find that I feel that much closer to my students. I am most grateful to you for your help on that front. We came slightly closer with Clavell, aka Clive. I'd like to stop by. I must say I'm pleased to see you in school grounds again. Travel and adventure certainly have their place, but it does one good to attend class as well. Speaking of which, there's something I would very much like to ask you again. I understand you have joined a variety of classes during your time here at the Academy, but you haven't really attended much of them. But if I may ask, which of our facility members has made the most favourable impression on you? I don't even know who is who. It's like you, Director. It's like the only ones I can remember after are the ones we just recently encountered, so that I remember their names, you know. The biology guy and the math teacher. What about you, Director? We've had the most impression of you more than anything else. Me? Are you quite sure? I suspect some element of the diplomacy may be at work here. But if that is indeed how you feel, then I am most happy to hear it. We are truly blessed to have so many wonderful teachers and staff members at your Academy. I firmly believe that our facility is second to none in their commitment to our students' ongoing education and well-being. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts, Miss Emily. Now get our mouths. We can move closer to Director Clavell. I mean, do we, like, imagine if we open up a menu here, it's like, shows relationships, and it's like, we have, like, 1 out of 5 or 10 hearts. Maybe it's like Rune Factory instead, you know? If you ever need help with any school-related matters, I shall be happy to lend a hand. And of course, as alter ego Clive, he will not assist us in battle, but he will pop up, you know, ask questions at the end. Once we defeat, you know, basically anyone. of the Star member Team Star. Yeah, it was good. Yeah, it smells like a hospital. Speaking of which, this whole time we've been recording this, I haven't mentioned it's been a freaking stressful week for me this week, you know. It's like, you know, had a bunch of shit to do, and then like at the end I was like, okay, so, you know, doctor's appointments, just, you know, check up, weights, and, you know, blood pressure and all that. And it was apparently pretty high on the heart rate, so they were like, okay, and I have you see a doctor. Unfortunately, the doctor isn't here, so you gotta go over here to this place to see the doctor. And then they were like, okay, we'll recommend you to this. Then I was in hospital for 6 freaking hours because, you know, they're like, okay, we're gonna do blood tests, we're gonna do X-ray, we're gonna do the ultrasound stuff, we're gonna do all these. And it ended up, you know, the last of those had to be done the next day because it was busy. And my body aches just from all that waiting in between all those appointments. But at the end of the day, everything came back fine. It's just like, it was just a routine appointment, and because of the heart rate was a bit high, I don't know by how much even, you know, adds to my anxiety. It's like, oh, what's wrong? And then after all those tests, it's like, yeah, everything seems fine. And I'm like, well, that just caused me a lot of anxiety, man. Doesn't help with, you know, freaking state of the world as well on top of that. It's like, if I so much as hover over that freaking thing at the bottom of the laptop, you know, on the taskbar, you know, where it shows the news and the well and all that, it's like, World War III looms over us and stuff, you know, health issues, doctors say look after this, and then you got like, what else you have? Our billionaires, you know, preparing for the end of the world. It's like, didn't I see that freaking article title like freaking quite a while ago? But the freaking article said it was from 2 days ago, so I'm like, are they just repeating the same shit there or what? It's like, good God, it's all doom and gloom. The world's a bloody shithole. Whenever I'm feeling down, I come here to take a breather when I'm feeling down about the firm glass and the depressing world. Nurse Mary Ann always lets me stay without making me explain already. She's so nice, I don't know why I sang my lines. Injured, if Pokemon get injured, you can bring them here to this helps get healed up. Speaking of which, okay, they don't need healing actually. Did you know when you look into a Pokemon's eyes, you can tell what it's thinking? Gotta look real careful for the rolls now because, you know, its eyes are kind of covered. That's the Pokemon I was thinking of right there, this thing. I think it's this thing. Or maybe it's something similar looking. That, what's her face? Le Primera or whatever. You know, her hair reminds me of it. You got a bandage near your knee. I guess she probably trips over a bit. Maybe clumsy. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome in this office. You don't want to be getting jabs from me, you see, I'm clumsy. And that's the annoying thing about it as well. It's like later on this month I got 4 blood tests. To, like, you know, check up on the blood counts and all that. Like, I had like 2 freaking blood tests done while I was in the hospital, you know, for those. It's like, it was just going to be an appointment with the doctor, and then they're like, we're going to run all these tests just to be sure. Because I also explained, you know, like, in the family, you know, there is a bit of heart-related health issues, so it's like, okay, let's rule out all these, so let's get this all done, and it was chaotic. All that waiting, it's like, the one time, it's like, okay, I got to sit down. Thing is, my sister was with me as well at the time, right? With her youngest, so she was carrying him around. She thought, much like me, it's gonna be straightforward, in, out. Nah. She regretted not bringing the pram, you know, the stroller, whatever you want to call it. She regretted not bringing that because she had to carry him the whole damn time we were there for 6 hours. It's like, first time, you know, there was sitting room. Second time, you know, when we went for the x-ray, no sitting room whatsoever. I felt like I was back in my teenage years when I went to see Whitesnake, Def Leppard, and Thunder. And there was no, sitting, it was all standing. And my God, my legs, even back then, were not good for standing for that long. And that has not changed. My body ached a lot from that. But what was the point of bringing it up? It's like, yeah, blood test, They did one of those ones where they, on the hand itself, which I'd never had done before, so that was kind of odd. They usually, go for brain fart moment. What's that part of the body called again? The opposite side of the elbow. I'm drawing a blank. Brain fart, but you get what I mean, right? That's usually where they do the blood test. They also did the one with the finger as well. And it's like, after they done that one, I was like, you really should have just, gone with my other hand, because they did it from the hand that has the missing finger. And also the fingers on said hand are a bit more stiffer, than the ones on my right hand. So I was like, well, yeah. And they even, when they're doing one of the tests, it's like, there's this brief pause before the yellow one said to the other one, you put them on the wrong way around. Oh yeah, got the left and right mixed up there, so you change that one. All the while I was lying there, just thinking, oh boy, it's gonna be a long day. And it was. Hello there, come on in, everyone's welcome here, Sir Roberts. What brings you here today? I don't see anything super wrong with you or your Pokemon. Wait, this is your first time here, isn't it? Is it? I feel like we did come here one time. But we didn't really have a proper conversation. Oh, so I guess you transferred in recently. About half a year ago. You must be Emily May, right? Everybody's been talking about you. I've heard all kinds of rumors. Apparently you fell off a cliff right after enrolling in the academy. I guess word got out about that. Did word also get out about us falling off roofs in Mesagosa, but our Rotom phone saved us at the last second? And even picked a fight with Team Star. Oh yeah, you started your treasure hunt thing, right? Come tell me about anything super interesting you find out there in your adventures. I'm kind of bored just sitting in here all day. You don't have any classes to teach. You say sitting here all day, but nobody gets to sit down in the world of Pokemon. Standing room only. And students only come here to skip class. So yeah, drop by if you can. Deal, deal, deal. I'm slightly closer with Nurse Miriam. Hey there, come on in. Everyone's welcome to this service. Emily May, have you toughened up a bit? Oh, so you know your tough stuff, huh? Ha 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 ha, but seriously, you look a bit different. I mean, not really from the last time we met, because the last time we met was just seconds ago. But if we did come here that one time way back, we do look significantly different. I bet it's because of all the crazy experiences you're having on your treasure hunt. You to tell me all about what you've been up to. Well, like every single detail? Wow, that's super cool. Actually, I'm jealous of you kids. You get to try out new things every single day. Me, on the other hand, I actually wanted to become a teacher. I'm just a school nurse, I can't teach class or anything like that. I couldn't pass the certification exams to become an actual health teacher. I took so many times with no luck, so here I am, stuck forever in nurse Lewis. She's trapped in a purgatory. She then realizes she's actually Lisa from Silent Hill, and when she remembers that, she's absolutely mortified. Oh, I'm sorry, I guess this isn't a very fun thing to talk about. But you're just such a good listener, I find myself telling you all kinds of stuff. Hope you'll still come see me even if you if I talk your ear off. Getting even closer with this, man. Is there a point to it though? There's like no stat for her or anything. Imagine if you use that logic in real life. It's like, why talk to anyone? It's not like we get like a stats increase or something. Or like some kind of meter that goes up. Are you tired? Why not lie down and have a quick rest? Yeah, I'll just have a rest in this thing over here. This little Pokemon bed. I mean, she does have a chair. Wait, the entrance hall? She's at the entrance hall as well? How could she be in two places at once? Probably the same logic that Nemona has, you know? Wait, time's passing by. Gengar's on duty now. But you know, Nemona, she'll appear in the classes even though she's God knows where at this point in time. So, where's the nurse? Oh, nurse! Oh, there she is. Oh, hey, Emily. Sorry, were you looking for me? I've been away from the nurse's office lately. Like, so lately as in right now. Did you need something from me? Are your Pokemon hurt? Just a sec. They're not hurt at all. Here you go, a little first aid. Just really be having an adventure out there, judging from these scrapes and cuts. Awkward pause. Oh yeah, I guess it's pretty unusual for me to be out in the nurse's office like this. Well, I'm actually doing a lot of studying. Well, a bit of studying anyway. I'd like to try my best at the health teacher certification exam one more time. You can do it! Just so you know, I'm totally not because I'm inspired. It's totally not because I'm inspired by somebody working harder at their treasure hunter game. But that just makes it obvious that you are. Well, maybe I am just a little bit. So you know, but thanks, yeah. Maybe she will become a teacher at the end of this. Oh, my break time's almost over. I know you'll be cheering me on every day. You feel trusted by Miss Miriam. Well, that's a different one. Yeah, let's have a lie down. Just stretch out on one of these chairs. Take it at this hour of classes on organization. Schoolyard. Have we actually been? No, we haven't been out here before. Outside of when we took the class, which doesn't really count. Magikarp Palms. Gyarados is like, these are my children. And this is their father right next to me. It's like, wait, what? All the way from a Magikarp. It took a lot of effort to get Magikarp to evolve in Gyarados, let me tell you. And it only needs to get to level 20. It's like if you count that's a high level Magikarp, you're already there basically. Just give it a rare candy. This Gyarados is paying no attention to me. No interest whatsoever. Okay, the slide actually sort of functions. So props there, I guess. I mean, it barely functions, but you know, it's better than nothing. Whee! We cannot climb these. Oh, yes, we can actually. Never mind. Yo, Starly, did I startle you? No. They're sleeping, they don't even know I'm here. Oh yeah, you climb down that, but not an average ladder. You just fall off that. Hey, we can join the track team. If you join the track team, I will banish you. Mental preparation is key. I'm just picturing what it'd be like to battle on a corpse so that I don't get nervous jitters. I mean, surely you get to battle here at some point. How about tomorrow? When's good for you? What about you, Houndour? Do you agree with what these people are saying? I think they talk shit. Well, that is an opinion to have. There's a lot of Gengars out at night, isn't there? See that, Gengar? Gengar smiles even while sleeping. Isn't that just the most adorable thing ever? How familiar are you with Gengar, man? I don't think that's adorable. If anything, that's creepy. Because you just know it's actually secretly, you know, invading your dreams, turning them into nightmares so you can feed off of them. And meanwhile, these guys are just smiling. Who was that? I've seen a student with a weird head who come out of the director's office now and then. I mean, that doesn't narrow it down, honestly. There's a lot of weird haircuts in this game. It's been a while since we've seen these guys. They're all around the town. I'm so bored. I just couldn't seem to fall asleep. I couldn't sleep, so I thought I'd take a walk around the school. And then I just thought I'd just sit here. And my Pokemon got to sleep, but I didn't. Kinda like Larry, I guess. His Pokemon get sleep, but he doesn't. So floaty. They're gonna take you away. Far away from this place. To a place you will never return. And nobody will ever know. For they will actually bury you in the dirt and leave you for dead. Can't wait for tomorrow, ha 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 ha. You're sleepy, amigos. Why have you got a Houndour but not a Houndour? You're slacking, man. No, you don't actually have a slacking yet either? Man, you really are slacking. Okay, I think we've come full circle now. This guy's got nothing to say, he's being stalked by a Gengar. Where's the teacher? Oh, she's over here. Oos! New kids! Have you come out here to the schoolyard for some training? Aha! I knew I could see a footing behind those eyes of yours. Why don't we do a little bit of running together here to get to know each other a little bit? Ready, let's go! Happens off screen, right? Of course. You ran 3 laps around the schoolyard with Miss Phew, that worked up a nice sweat. You've got a good pair of legs on you, new kid. I certainly don't. I have freaking grasshopper legs. Very long, but I can't run for shit. Get worn out too easily. A good bout of training sure does make a body hungry, doesn't it? I'll let you have one of my homemade sandwiches as a way of saying thanks for running with me today. Feel those muscles. Feel those muscles ache. The end of the sandwich was dry and had an odd smell. The taste left much to be desired. How was it? I hope it was tasty. Well, to be honest, yeah, sure, tasty. Sorry, I shouldn't have asked you that. I'm athletic and all, but I don't know the first thing about making good food. As your honest reaction just reminded me. Well, let's see you later. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. Became slightly closer with Dendra. Imagine if they had a teacher called Miss Dandruff. Ooh, new kid, muscle sure are great, don't you think? All about working out. I should go back to my room. I couldn't sleep. Sheesh, that Nimona. Nimona's a student council president, champion, and has top-notch grades. Is there anything she can't do? Yes, she can't beat me. Your text was getting in the way of my face. That's Nimona for ya. I saw Nimona win 30 Pokemon battles in a row. You're at the schoolyard the other day. She definitely deserves that champion rank of hers. Do we get to battle anyone in here? Come on, Molly, let's do laps around the fields. We're on the track team. Probably going on the wrong way round on the track team as well. I feel like we should be running the opposite direction around this. But we're unorthodox in our training. We don't do things by the rules. And that's all we need to do, just one lap. You're doing laps around me, that's for sure. Whoa, you got a lot of energy. Like, slow down there, Molly. It's like, what do you expect? I'm a cat? That's just got catnip. Wait, no. If a cat had catnip, they would be a lot more chill and rolling around. At the speed of sound, I think we can't actually let our Pokemon outside the Pokeball school, but you know, the schoolyard can, because it's outside technically. Time is not passed. Is there any way to have a class at this hour? Actually, don't we have a room? Can we just go to our room? How do we go to our room? We haven't seen our dorm room since we first got introduced to it. This is our room. It's pretty chill. It's got nothing in it. That's the way we like it. And we can't let our Pokemon out in here either. That doesn't even make any sense. It's our own room, for God's sake, and you can't take out your phone camera? That's the dumbest thing ever. They just didn't want to have to make different camera angles for this place. They took the Resident Evil idea of just like a forced camera perspective, except, you know, it's not stylized. We can at the very least do poses though. A disapproving nope. We can't even zoom in on my... well, I can zoom in on editing, but, you know, can't zoom in, change the camera angle, unfortunately. So we're like, what the fuck? Let's go to bed. Have a little rest. I feel energy again, and it's still dark out, so I guess we had like a 5-minute break. I guess time doesn't really pass properly unless you like attend classes or, you know, spend actual real minutes. Are there any classes going at this hour? Good evening, Miss Emily May. What class would you like to... I guess there are. Wow, there's quite a few. What kind of history lessons do we get? You'd like history with Mr. Rifle. It's like, you know, Well, no, history's not a boring subject to me because, you know, I'm interested in history. You know, there's some people would see it as a boring subject. I don't. I see it as an interesting topic. But you know, some people would be like, yeah, let's use that. Take that class and then we can get some sleep. Class will begin soon, don't be tardy. Class only starts when we want it to start. Damn, 2 hours, 13 minutes, and see Namona just shows up out of nowhere. It's like, look at it's freaking dark out, man. Oh, I see we have some new students here with us today. My name is Ryfort. I will be the one to impart knowledge of the past to your little minds. You saw me in the staff room, and I was like, why the hell would you want to talk to me? History is a wonderful thing, truly splendid. The lives of our ancestors throughout history forged the path to the present in which we live. Today you shall learn about the most precious location in all of Paldea, the Great Crater. As you are all aware, a massive crater known as the Great Crater of Paldea exists in the heart of our region. There inside the crater is called Area Zero, and research of its geological strata and material composition has shown that the crater is in fact over 1 million years old. It was long believed that a certain something rested at the bottom of this mysterious crater. It's Darkness, isn't it? It's all over the place with this. Aha, perfect time to make eye contact, young Ebony May. Answer me this. What exactly was believed to rest in the depths of the great crater inside Area Zero? Snorlax, a Pokemon Center, at the center of it all. Treasure. Heh, that is correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? Well, the other options were Snorlax or a Pokemon Center, and I can't imagine those would be correct. You are a surprisingly clever one, aren't you? I see you did your homework prior to coming to my class. That's right, some believe that a treasure more valuable than anything else in this world rested in the depths of the Great Crater. So much for dreams of treasure hunting, though, as a lab has been built in those very same depths. Oh, and before I forget, you should all do well to remember that the Great Crater and Area Zero are both off limits to all but those who have potential business there. Do not dare entertain the foolish notion of gallivanting off to Area Zero in search of riches. There's no place for children dreaming of treasure in that region. Besides, if it were all possible to investigate the area, I would surely be the first to do so. It's off limits because we can't actually travel there yet. Oh, is that the time already? I must have gotten swept up in filling your mind with knowledge. This ends today's lesson. We will travel more of history's enigmas to Yellow next time. And it's still evening. God, there's 3 more classes that are new. Like languages with Mr. Salvatore. That's what we begin soon, don't be tardy. Or we'll rip your legs off and glue you to your desk. My dear students, how are you all today? Good, I hope. You know, as a prank, they cut off part of my hair, so part bald on that side. Salvatore, my name is Salvatore. You butchered the pronunciation, you uncultured swine. Merci, Miyoko. It is. Thank you very much for your attention in my class. I'm so happy for this chance to re-experience my younger days in Europe. See, if Pokemon had voice acting, you'd get pronunciation on this. But no, they just don't have the budget to hire voice actors. If you know what Salvatore means, it means savior. So, just imagine I'm here to save you from spooky new languages. Aha! What do you know? Well, my hair's funny at least. That's right, my class will teach you about various languages and different regions. They say good morning or hello as a greeting, but people from elsewhere may say bonjour or sweet. Whatever that means, I'm unfamiliar. I've heard there's even a popular streamer out there who speaks several languages. Who can learn says hello, hello, hola, ciao, and bonjour. J1 Hunakapi. There are so many regions out there in our world, and each can have their own unique languages. You know, that part still only has one view and the album has 0 views, so it's like, well, you know, it's Iona, the gym leader from, was it Levincia or something like that? I can't. The mergers out in our world and each can have their own unique languages, except for the fact that they all speak whatever language you're playing. They'll just occasionally use different words. Gracias, merci. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Arigato, thank you. Those all have the same meaning. Can you guess what it is? It's thanks, isn't it? Is the one I can't pronounce, is it Chinese? Maybe, I'm not sure. Grazie, I think, is Italian, right? I think. I'm just like, don't quote me. Merci is that French? I'm not sure. Danke, how do you pronounce it? I think that's German. Arigato is Japanese. Thank you. Well, ho, Emily May, was it? Brava, that's correct. And speaking up is important in language learning too. Gracias, merci, however that word is pronounced. These words all mean thank you. I guess some of you probably knew. And I've got to confirm the translator up. Eventually get the translator up. It's habits ways Chinese. Yeah, it is Chinese. So how's it pronounced? Xie xie. Xie xie. Yeah, I would not expect that pronunciation because you look at the X and you're like, how the hell do you pronounce that? It's like I have a better, well, obviously I have a better grasp of Japanese than Chinese because, you know, I tried to learn a bit of Japanese, but still. It's like with Japanese, you've only got like certain pronunciations, but with Chinese, God knows how many different pronunciations there are. So one thing I always find confusing, you know, since learning a bit of Japanese and all that, is, you know, when they just kind of, by some people, they just kind of get lumped in as the same language and sound the same. But Japanese and Chinese sound nothing alike. The only thing that Japanese has in common with Chinese is that Japanese borrows kanji from the Chinese language, which is the characters. That's the only thing it borrows. Maybe it borrows the similar or same meanings for each character as well, but the language itself sounds nothing alike in pronunciation. As some of you probably knew at least one of things. Despite meaning the same thing, their lengths and sounds are all different. Isn't that interesting? And now, apropos of nothing, let me give you all one of my wise words of advice. You know what, speaking of which, let's get that translated back up, because I didn't bother to even confirm. Thanks. In which languages? It's French and Italian is my guess, right? French. Yeah, French is merci. I suck at the French pronunciation. I really do. I suck at pronouncing anything with French. You know what, while we're at it, Diolch. Welsh, that means thanks. There's another one for you. Diolch, or Diolch is like thank you very much if I recall. Let me just see, is that pronunciation correct? Well, very much. Yeah, Diolch. The Clavell yawn. Yeah, that's thank you very much. But I didn't add the yawn bits. That just was kind of added on there in Google Translate. But I have seen, you know, the Clavell as, you know, basically meaning like that. Just add it on to make it a bit more formal, I guess, or a bit more like, yeah, thank you very much, instead of just, you know, casually like, thanks. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, when we were trying to find parking space when I went to hospital, bloody nightmare. We had to park in a different parking lot. And I saw a car next door, like nearby, said hybrid on it, and it's like all I could think of was that South Park episode. It's like, good for you, thanks. Okay, that's where's Italian? Where are you, Italy? There it is. Now, just regular thanks there. Yeah. Grazie. You know, while we're at it, let's see what thanks is in some other languages too. This recording is ridiculously long. How about in Korean? Gamsaeyo. I'm not very familiar with Korean at all. In fact, I'm not familiar with it at all in general. Oh wait. Gracias. It's Spanish actually. I got it completely wrong. I'm not good with Spanish either, but I'm better with. I think I'd be better at, you know, trying to pronounce words in Spanish than I would in French. Any other ones? How about Thai? Oh god, that looks so confusing the way it's spelled out. Cockcorn? Cockcorn? Something like that. Any other languages? How about Finnish? So we can finish this, you know, translating stuff. Kiitos. Kiitos, everyone. Kiitos. When you travel abroad, you should try to speak the local language as much as you can, even if you can't speak it very well. Yeah, honestly, I agree on that. If you're gonna visit a foreign country, at least try to learn some basic. And you know, if you move to said country, you should learn the language. It feels weird that there are people that live in a country where they don't, you know, fully understand the language. It's like, surely that should be a thing. It's like, if I were to move to Japan, which would be very odd, you know, I'd want to be fluent in the language. Hell, I want to freaking just understand the language before even visiting, honestly. Than that, you know? Feels like a kind of logical thing, you know, to do. Otherwise, it's kind of like you'd be kind of have to have translators all the time. I'm sure your willingness to try will make the people you meet. God damn it, speaking of which, that's French, isn't it? French, 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 French. Let's try to spell that out. So it's very happy, yes. Tressahu. Seriously, how the... It's like, I thought English was freaking nonsensical with its letters. But how is there an X in that? Such a confusing language, and I wonder why I can't understand it. It's like the English and French have always had, you know... Well, you can't really call it a rivalry where in the past they spent many years warring against each other. But, you know, nowadays, you know, it's more, you know... I don't know what you'd call it, honestly. I mean, it's just like... It feels more like a neighbor thing. You know? It's like, ha ha ha, we poke fun at each other. I guess there are some people that would take it too seriously now. But it's like, we will outcompete you in, you know, having the most illogical spelling of words. It's like we have all these letters, but none of them are pronounced. But then again, well, even if they do have a different, pronunciation in French, that just sounds like that's doing Dress a V or whatever. That's clearly skipping letters that are not pronounced there. It's just kind of odd. Honestly, from my experience, just being able to say hello, delicious, and thank you in local language will get you pretty far. I mean, that should be an easy enough thing to do, learn hello in whatever language to the country you're visiting. It's like if you can't even do that much, you must be exceptionally lazy when it comes to that. For everything else, just pretend you're Mr. Mime and gesture away. No inappropriate gestures, though. Oh, there's that pesky bell. I guess that's all the time we have for today. Well, adios, matinee. That's Japanese there. A la approach. See you later, everyone. What was adios in? What language is adios anyway? I don't know, actually. Because it's not actually popping up for anything. Okay, that's looking like it's going to be Spanish. No, it's French. Of course it's French. See you next time. A la prochaine. It's like a la prochaine, as in we are approaching the end of this recording. My god, we're up to 2 hours 29 minutes. 2 hours 30 minutes to be exact. Is adios maybe Spanish? Let's see. Spanish? Yeah, it is. Adios. Adios. What other class was there to attend? If there's only one, we'll do it now. If not, we'll save it for next time. There's two, so we'll save it for next time. So, oh yeah, shit, we can't actually get out our camera while we're here, can we? No cameras allowed. That's pitiful. So we'll just have to do our pose like this time. It's disappointing that we can't use our phones in here. No phones allowed. It's kind of like it mirrors real life these days, where there's a ban on phones in schools. I was just waiting for Gengar to do that thing with the phone again, so I could like, stop that. But no, he has stopped that, so never mind. That's gonna do for this part in this record session. We got 4 parts out of it, even though it feels like it should be almost 3. Because, my god, this is a long recording. We'll see how it goes when it comes down to editing. So, see you next time, dudes. See you next time.